Sunday afternoon. We were just packaging some knives, and I took one of the folders apart that I finished off this week because it's a really cool build. So I just want to show you guys a little bit of how this one's come together. It's one of the models we call a P413, and I had a client a little while back ask me for a custom order to do something there that sort of represents the Mandalorian. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll know what the Mandalorian character is. So I'm going to put the knife together, and you guys will see what it looks like when it comes together. So my model, called the P413, is an inset lock. So the lock is obviously sitting inside the frame, and that allows me to kind of keep a very nice clean detail on the outside of the knife. So that's how that works. But I've also taken out a lot of the titanium on the inside. These are titanium frames. So this knife is truly an ultra-light knife. So I've machined out a lot of the area on the inside of the knife as well, which makes it for a fantastic everyday carry knife. So I'm just going to start putting the bits and pieces of the knife together. I'm using 256 titanium screws. So we actually put our model number at the bottom of the backspacer is the P413. And then what I've actually done here to the lock face as well, I've done a process called carbonizing. So it sort of like welds a layer of carbon on the end of that, so it makes it very, very, very hard. I'm using ceramic bearings, ceramic caged bearings. And then the blade has got before I put that together, the blade has got a hand rub finish. So the steel that I've used for this blade is a steel called elmax. It comes out of Austria. Very, very good steel. It's a powder technology steel. And I get it to a Rockwell of 62 Rockwell hardness. So it has a fantastic edge retention and sharpness that you can get into the steel. So all I'm going to do now is I'm putting a little bit of blue Loctite on the end of the pivot screw over here. It needs a little bit. So on the one side of the pivot, this is actually a captive pivot, which means it locks into place from this side. So the whole knife can just be sort of unscrewed from that side. But that's a custom artwork of the, I guess, the symbol of the Mandalorian. So that's been engraved onto that pivot, and I've blackened this is titanium, so I've blackened the titanium of the pivot. And the backspacer, the pocket clip, and the lock inset have been done with a color on the bronzy spectrum. So it sort of shows the steel armor combined with the leather to give that look of the Mandalorian. So that's this knife. It's always nice when I get to do a sort of a cool custom build like this. So if you are wanting something special and unique, please drop us an email and we'll be happy to take it further.